It's fine. I get up. I should lose the focus. Come on, be a I should not gonna stay focused. Opportunities.
Vulindlela wemangobhozi njengoba ngithi namhlanje ama-hustlers wami ayasebenza njengoBrenda asikho fasi hlale sinivulela indlela sinikhombisa ukuthi indawo zomsebenzi zisebenza kanjani. Sanibona lapha emakhaya and a salute to all my hustlers. Eqophisana namhlanje sesibane ngithi sibheke kakhulu kubesifazane njengoba ke sikhuluma ngodaba lweyinwele njengoba sazi udaba olukhulu khona abaqhingayo khona abatongayo khona ke abazithandela ke imisile yamahashi bafethu abanye ke bazithandela ihluthu. Ngithi namhlanje ke if you were having a bad day, it's a brand new day. Njengoba ke sibheka ke umkhakha we-brand assistant. U-Athi Nkosi ulaphana ke Nilotiqa bafethu njengoba ke afuna ke ukuthola umsebenzi. Asebenza ke nabantu ke abazaziyo izikhalo nezidingo zabantu besifazane bakhona la eMzansi mase sikhuluma ke ngodaba lweyinwele. Into kasesebenza kuma industry ahlukahlukene manje sakafuna ukwenza izinto ngendlela yakhe. Let's be on our way. Simbuza ukuthi why now she wants to do it her way.
It was just like, what? You know, I had to literally like pull myself towards myself and rethink. Hi guys, molweni ninjani? Kama lami ndingu-artist fanya ngumgoqo. Yeah guys, man, you know what? Ever since I started looking for a job, I've always wanted to use my people skills and my personality to get it. Obviously, in the background of umculo ne showbiz, but I'm so open to introducing new products to people, and I think I can do it. You know, also just because. Like, ubomi, what is it without challenges? And that's me. I need challenges to get through life. I just feel like I need that, like that push, you know. And at the end of the day, I'm another black woman, and it's and it's Tigwe Londo. So guys, this is my life story. Come with me and let's have a listen. So into engiyikhumbulayo about inantsika childhood yami bendisport kakhulu as well. Isport esasivela ku-brother wami. My brother is very, very good at soccer, but Tatam was very traditional. Tatam is a very traditional, conservative Xhosa man. So ayenganaxesha brother wami enganaxesha like efuna uba inantsika yi-soccer player. But my brother was very, very good at sports. I mean, very, very good at soccer per se. So I think nani kumana kuye utatam azange ndive ngatatam manje sport. We never got there in our conversations, but I highly doubt. But that was an academic. I think sister wami fumana apho yena academic streak psyche. My primary school I attended I went to Nilotiqa High School. It's Nilotiqa High School / work school. So I brought Afrikaans. I was deputy head girl, Pana. But I think in high school, where I was house captain. I went to Alexander Road High School in Port Elizabeth. Sapuma ke high school, and we all had to split up as friends. My parents were like, "There's absolutely no ways you're gonna go to Joburg." So I was like, okay, no, fine. Inantsika Cape Town is more like, you know, accepting. It's a step from PE, but it's still, you know, kind of mellow. Anyway, so when I moved to Inantsika Kapa, yeah, ndafika ndashayela sana inhloko dilo local. Dilo ntombazana ngoku, like I did the Rihanna cut at some point, and I was such a fan. So I did the Rihanna cut. Dundee, like I used to wear like these torn, like I used to take my ANC tops and like tear them, and like it was so much. I had tattoos. I was just like that cool kid. End of second year, I fell pregnant, and I still had obviously third year to do. I went home. I'm pregnant. It was just like, what, you know? So yeah, it was a very hard time in my life. I had to literally like pull myself towards myself and rethink everything. but what am I going to do? You know what I mean? I have to now make it. You know what I mean? So ndayicingisisa again aqome wow tatam akayiva tu yonke lento nalendaba ngoku like he hasn't care noba benzise umuntu akazuma or Nelson Mandela's like first son. It wasn't about that. It was about mna ndikuthumele uye esikolweni uyofunda, you know, ndabuya nomntana, which essentially is what it is in utatam. That's what it was. It was nothing else, you know. Akayiva yonke le enye. So, and also it was judgment from abanye abantu awukhule nabo, like abazali baba athi, you know, unomntana ngoku unanzikini uyaphangela kwenzeka ntoni naye. So it was a lot of like, it was a tough moment in my life, you know, in the sense that I had to like whoa. Just hold on. The father of my child and I moved to Joburg here. So how I found out about natural hair care, Nilotiqa, was I was working with the co-owner, Utumile's wife, in my old job as a secretary. And so she was telling me that they needed a manager, you know, because she just found that I had amazing managerial skills. And she was saying, you know, that they are fairly new, a relatively small, company, and they need a brand manager, brand associate, and she thinks that I would kill the job. And so she referred me to her husband, who then referred me to his partner, being Togo. So I met to Togo, they sat down with me, and they said, you know, we're going to have an interview with you. Yeah, and that's where tomorrow I'll be going to go and see if I have what it takes. So if I get the job, it'll mean the world to me, because so I have ambitions to start my own business in tendering. I see myself living very lavish. I see myself making it, and if I have what it takes, and if I put my mind to it, I know that that's something that I can achieve. To do with working with people,
Yeah.
you know, you need to be social to some extent, and yeah, I think it will definitely help me in the sense that. Sorry, what was the question? Hi guys, so I just arrived for my interview with Nilotiqa. I'm so nervous. You guys wish me luck.
Hi Ate, how are you?
I'm well, thank you, Dominic. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you so much for taking time to come do this interview with us. Let me take you through a little bit of what we do as a business. So the business that you're interviewing for is a company called Nilotiqa. We sell natural hair care products for natural hair. So we're very much dedicated to women, particularly ethnic women, being able to get control of their hair and their image and themselves. So we're very much about women empowerment. We're very much about being natural and authentic. We sell a range of hair care products, 5 products in particular. Our whole hair care range is completely natural, so there are no chemical ingredients in our products. I don't know if there's any particular questions you want to ask me about the company before we go into the interview process.
No, I think you basically summed it up.
Thank you very much. As a structure of the interview, I'm going to ask you to take me through your professional career. Tell me a little bit about yourself, what interests you have, and why you became interested in our business. So if you can just tell me a little bit about yourself, who you are and where you come from.
Okay, so my name is Atinkosi, Ati for short. I'm originally from Port Elizabeth, but I moved to Cape Town to study musical live performance as well as screen acting at a school called AFTA.
Yes.
And then I moved to Joburg to pursue a career, and so I'm here now looking for the next best thing in my life, which is what brings me here.
And a large part of the role that we're applying for at the moment has to do with communication.
Right.
You know, it's brand management. It is a lot to do with entertainment and
Right.
interacting with people. How much of your can you give me kind of an example in your life where you've had to communicate, whether it's an idea or whether it's a project and that kind of stuff, and how that went for you?
So I think, this job is also a lot to do with, I think, in my perspective, to do with people. You know, it's about interacting with people, and I think entertainment as a whole has to do with working with people.
Yeah.
You know, you need to be social to some extent, and I think it will definitely help me in the sense that. Sorry, what was the question?
Through school and your working career, have you ever had a time in your life where you've had to communicate something to people, and how has your work around music and entertainment helped you to learn how to communicate ideas or things to anybody?
Okay, so for example, we had to do a lot of pitches. They in the business side of learning about, for example, music, they teach you how to be a brand and how to be able to pitch your brand to possible investors. And so we had to pitch and create pitches, and so I think that just kind of taught me like how to be able to present myself and how to speak to people and.
So, do you have any experience around working with different products, particularly with stock? And how did you find that experience?
Yes, I do. Before this job application, I actually worked as an office assistant / PA for another company, and that had to do a lot with stock taking and working with branding and merchandising, and so I think I learned a lot in that company, which I think would be beneficial to the position that I'm applying for now.
And where do you think potentially for the brands and the products we make, we could look for audiences? If we had to ask you, where could we find a large audience of women like yourself and to communicate to them? How would you help us kind of go through that process?
I'll definitely obviously have to do my research, but I think maybe marketing or pitching something on Instagram or posting something or trying to use social media as a platform and to get people to maybe gather or gatherings that are already taking place. I would definitely have to do my research though.
Ati, thank you so much for making time for this interview. This is the first part of the interview. We do this a little bit differently. We're going to give you 3 tasks, and those 3 tasks, together with this interview, are going to determine for us whether you are a good fit for the role.
Mohato wa pele go honka maikarabelo ene pele ha seo o tlameha honka ownership ya bophelo ba hao dikarolo kaofela tso o di bapetseng ene o sa blame motho athi yena o friendly ene o warm aka kgona ho sebedisana le batho empa ha ke bone passion le drive ka ha product e a ilong go emela di brand assistant ke batho ba ile ba thusa di brand manager ka go rekisa go phatlalatsa ene ho tsibisa ka ha product go ba reki ba yona o tlameha gore o bane le degree ya marketing management business course and how na le di sales experience go tshwana le yena o ka finyella mahaslas thuto go go lata molaetsa go isebedisa for molemo wa se o se batlang gore o tsebe go tswella boholo ba taba mona go bana le tshisahallo ya go batla go tswella le go atlega bophelong.
Hi, my name is Dumile. I am a business development manager at Nilotiqa. I've worked in FMCG most of my career. I've worked as a brand manager, I've worked as a sales manager, I've worked in research, I've worked in pretty much every area when it comes to brand development and FMCG and retail. And now I'm working as a business development manager at Nilotiqa, and I'm one of Ati's mentors.
Hi guys, my name is Nilotiqa Ispani and I'm the founder of Nilotiqa Hair. I've been running this business for the past 4 years. I've got a background in IT, but I found a need in the market for natural hair care. I struggled with dry hair for 14 years, so I created this brand and I've launched it in clicks, and I'm so excited to be interviewing someone who's going to come and join my company. We're growing as a brand.
Mesa abantu sihlukile khona ke India array. I am not my hair types. Khona ke abantu abaziyo ukuthi inwele zibalekile, zibapha amandla njengo Samson, zibanikeza ugquzu nokuyithemba nokuyithanda. Intokazi saba nanomuhle ke uAthi uyakwazi khona lokho njoba ke afuna ukusebenzela ke iqembu labo mama ke abasungule ibusiness njoba bazi ukuthi bafuna ini. Kodwa intokazi ke izohamba lapha iyobheka ukuthi ngabe ke inalo ulwazi lokuqhuba le company njengayo ke ibrand assistant. Kodwa nayi ke into ke meze njengenkwethu ngikhuluma ngani mangakhuluma ngayo iword jumble. Nginikeze ishampooizer, nginikeze iconditionerizer, njengoba ke nginikeza amahluzi amathathu owu-N, u-M no-R. Uma uyazi impendulo ngena lapha ku Twitter ufaka owakho umkhafazo. Khona manje samsobona ukuthi intokazi inalo ulwazi lemikhiqizo ekhishwa iyona le nkampani. Izinto zakhe kumele sihlangane ziqine njengomqhina.
So Ati, this is the officers of our PR team. We're going to talk to them about the campaign. We're going to ask them about vehicles and understanding of how we get this campaign out there. So we're going to talk to them about costs, how far and wide we can get the campaign out there, because we are nationwide. We need to know how to sell Nilotiqa the best way, and they're great at teaching us and guiding us in those areas that we are not strong at. So let's go inside and hear what they have to say for us.
So ladies, it's such a pleasure to finally meet you all.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
That we've come to the right place, the best place.
Yeah.
So ladies, we're running this campaign called Hair So Soft, Hair So Strong, as you can see, and we're actually just very curious on how we could possibly get this as best marketed as possible, and as far and wide as possible. So we're hoping that you guys can help us with that.
What is it that you most want to communicate about this campaign?
I think obviously the fact that natural hair is an epidemic now, and we're focused on hair so strong, hair so soft. So we want people to understand that we're focusing on hair breakage and working on repairing that.
Well, the first step, and I think the rest of the team will agree, is always research is the most important thing, because you first need to understand what the conversation that is happening out there is currently, and then what platforms or what mediums can you use to morph yourself into those conversations. So you have things like World Afro Day. That is the perfect sort of setting that you can put yourself in, because it's already out there. And now you say, we're celebrating Afros, this is how we do it. And then it's then figuring out which platforms do you use to get that message out there.
And the target audience as well. So you need to know who you're targeting. And I think with Nilotiqa, they're looking at each and every South African woman, whether you have an afro, you have a weave on, and
I'm definitely a people's person. I'm definitely a people's person, man. I don't know. I like people. I thrive in like groups. You know, I love just social gatherings, getting to know new people from different backgrounds, from all walks of life, you know, different cultures. I love that kind of stuff. I think I thrive in, you know, just getting to know different people.
And I wanted to know what is the best right now platform that's most that to push a business like ours, because we're relatively small and we're looking to go like as far and wide as possible, as I said. So which platform do you think would be the best one?
I think for this specific campaign, you can use social media and then maybe have a hashtag, you know, here's a soft hashtag, and people will share like their tips on what they do, how they apply the product. So social media would be like the best thing to use.
You also wouldn't, because it's a new campaign, you wouldn't just stick to one, because you want to spread it, like you're saying, as far and as wide as possible.
So I mean, Nilotiqa starts off as a need I have. I struggle with dry hair. And when I used the products and they worked, I realized that I am not the only one. Through research, I realized that I was not the only one struggling with dry hair. Our research proved that 70% of women struggle with dry hair. Okay, just that basic dry hair. And so when I realized that there were no products on the shelves for African women, products that actually work, I then launched a product or a brand that would talk to the African woman.
Okay, so my thing is, for example, with social media, not everybody is on social media, and the girl, for example, in the location is not exactly using Instagram. She's not following the hashtags, and she's the common girl that has an afro and natural hair. So how do we get to that crowd, and how do we draw that kind of target audience and still get through to them?
Yeah.
When approaching the media, you sort of approach them with the perspective of wanting to tell a specific story for your brand. So what you then do is you start thought-provoking conversations, and in your interview motivation, you mention pointers like only 37% of Black women feel comfortable wearing an afro or dreads to professional events in their workplace. And the other one, which is 1 in 5 Black women feel social pressure to straighten their hair to work. So you sort of mold the conversation around such questions. Do women feel comfortable to wear their afros to work?
Definitely, I think I am somebody that thinks on the spot, and that stems back to, I mean, from my entertainment background. You know, for example, improv with our acting lessons. Like I said, I studied screen acting. You know, and we had a lot of improvisation classes. So you just have to. That's life. You have to, you know, think quick and think on your toes, and you know, just make it happen.
So ladies, what can you guys as a company offer us in terms of drive?
I think is very strategic and different about this product is the research that has gone into it. So what we would like to do is package the founder in as a leading specialist.
A brand assistant, so that's a very important role in the business, especially in a small business. We don't just look for a person who's going to stand and go to stores and move around. We look for a person who is good at admin as well, right? And because we're small, you wear different hats. We need a person who thinks fast on their feet and deals with the other teams that we have in the business. So as a small business, we also branch out and we use other businesses to help us grow.
Wonderful. Ladies, thank you so much for having us. Thank you for allowing us to bring IT, our candidate, in. And we've enjoyed this working session with you.
We really have.
Right. IT, I think we are done. We've got a lot of work to do, but thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure meeting all of you.
And all the best with the brand.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you,
very
ladies.
I appreciate that.
Oh.
Athe mona o tlameha go bana le utlwisiso ya strategy, impact ya sona, ba ilo se sebedisa jwang go buisana le di-customer, ultimately se ilo tlisa jwang di-sales, ha se ka ha di-platform se fela, tse ding tsa dikarolo, ditlhokwa tsa client, tshebediso ya budget ya go marketa, and hape le dipatlisiso gore na di-customer di nagana eng ka wena kapa ka brand ya hao. Mahustlers le wena identity ya hao ke brand ya hao. Sebeletsa go yona gore o tsebe go tsebahala gore na wena o mang le gore o emela eng.
Hi, Ati.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome to your task 2. What I want to see from you is when you come into a store, can you take in all your surroundings from the store? You'll have a conversation with the store manager. We'll do what's called a floor walk. Take note of what you see, make sure you're aware of your surroundings, and then we're going to finally go to the hair care section. And any ideas or any suggestions that you might have, you can get back to me.
Great.
All right.
Morning.
How are you?
Morning, this is Jenny.
Happy learner.
Good. I'm Ati from Nilotiqa. Can you do an in-store check-in? Can I sign in?
Okay, good. Sir?
Thank you. Can you call the manager for me? Is she in?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Staff announcement, Bali, please report to the checkout. Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you, Mbali? I'm Ati. I'm from Nilotiqa. I came to do an in-store visit. Ne? I just spoke to Thingy. How are you today?
I'm up for yourself.
Good, thanks. Listen, what time are your like typical clients? I mean, what are your typical clients that like come into the store?
Okay, you mean like overall?
Yeah.
Also, pretty much you between the ages of 25 all the way to your 80s.
Is it?
You know, but mostly some mature guys between 25 and 40, I would say.
25 and 40. Okay. And what day is the busiest days?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So weekends. Oh, really? Okay. And how's the hair care doing actually? The hair care section?
It's doing very well.
Is
Sells
it?
very well because we've got a lot of people literally just gone crazy about the new ranges that come for the natural hair.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good
I
to
can
hear.
say that your product, your guys' product is selling very well.
Oh, that's so good to hear. Come and show us actually. Do you want to take a walk?
Can I get you the lady that's in charge of the department?
Yes, you can actually. Thank you. It's so good that it's doing well. Yeah.
Do we check out please? Do
Shame.
we report to the checkout?
I was actually thinking, because I actually think the promotion, we should do like a promo, stand here maybe.
That sounds like a good
She'll
idea.
be here just now.
Cool.
Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
Mbali. Thanks. I don't have, I think the challenges that I'll face are the fact that I didn't first of all study anything to do with, brand managing or management, I studied it after, like I said earlier on. So the knowledge and the education, the knowledge that I'd like to have in terms of managing and, being a brand ambassador, I think might be a challenge for me, at some point. But I'm going to tackle it. I'm going to stay enthusiastic, stay positive, and learn.
This is Tumi, the lady in charge of the department. Tumi, can I assist the lady here?
Thanks, Mbali. Hi, Tumunjan. Well, thank you. I'm Ati from Nilotiqa. Okay, so I need the planogram. Do you have that for me?
Yes,
Is
I
this
do.
it? All right.
So Nilotiqa is a very interesting brand because one, it fits into what I've done through my career, but additionally to that, it fits into things that I'm very passionate about, particularly people finding themselves. And the brand is very much dedicated to how women should be in charge of their personalities, their identities, and particularly their hair. Thank you so much, Tumi.
Thank you. Okay,
So that was very well done. So can you give me kind of your bit of summary of what you've seen that you've liked and not liked so far?
okay, so I think for our product, I think it should be more at eye level.
That's true. So the planogram is supposed to give us an indication of where we should be on the shelf. So yeah, you're able to look here and see what products are on the shelf, and our planogram is supposed to give us a placement of where we should be. And as far as I'm looking now, we're at the right place, but I think it's a good suggestion if we want to be closer to the eyeline section. What else have you seen that you liked and haven't liked?
I think I like the way that it's set up. Obviously, stuff like this needs to be fixed. You know, stuff that looks like that there's no lid here.
Yeah.
So I definitely still have inspirations of starting my own business. Like I said, you know, Togo is not the first black woman that has inspired me to start my own business. My mother has also started her own business, and I have aunts, and I'm looking to go into tendering. I think there's so much opportunities in tendering, and for women, you know, black women at that. So I'm definitely inspired, and she just was that cherry on top of all that push, you know, that extra push that I needed to just, you know, go for it and start my own business and be another successful black woman in this country.
So I want you to take a look at the products and how they sit on the shelf specifically. Do you have any ideas when you look at this as to, does this look good for you, and what would you do to improve it?
Personally, I think, for example, it's the cocoa butter, yeah, the conditioner and the cream.
Yeah.
I think I would put this rather. Do you mind holding this?
No worries.
I would put this rather like, because this is the cream and that's the butter.
Yeah.
So I would put those together, put the shampoo and the conditioner together.
Yes.
You know, it just makes more sense, I think, and then the oils, everything that you use after, well, without the water, I would put it this side. Just kind of like, you see, these products are kind of ranged, you know, you get what I'm saying?
So you think you would range them according to how they're used?
Yeah.
Versus how they're
so
sitting?
from like point A to point like C or D. So I would put the shampoo, conditioner, oils, like creams and oils.
So this is the shampoo, so you would start with the shampoo.
Yes.
And then the detangling cream you would put closer to the butter.
Yeah, so I would put the shampoo, then I would put the conditioner like this.
Okay.
And then I would put the butter, because that comes after conditioning, butter. And then I'll put the oil at the end.
So the oil sits at the end, the shampoo in the beginning,
yes.
Then the conditioner, then the butter, then the oils.
Yes.
That's a good suggestion. One of the biggest things that's difficult about being a black-owned business is developing a wide network, because a lot of black-owned businesses are other small businesses, and so developing a business that will grow and expand over time means interacting with a lot of different players, and a lot of those people are not necessarily coming from the same backgrounds, and so it's translating our product, it's getting credibility, and showing that we're not just a black-owned business, we're a great business that happens to be black-owned. Ati, thank you so much. This has been such an interesting journey through the store. I think you've seen a lot of very interesting things, and I've been very impressed about your suggestions. This brings us to the end of task 2, and now we'll go on to the next task.
Great.
Mona re bona bohlokwa ba position le gore product e shebahala jwang ha ya bewa fela lekala la marketing o tlameha go bana le bokgoni ba go bua o utlwisise o utlwahale o be presentable o tshepahale ene o tsebe go sebedisana le batho di skills tsena o ka di sebedisa makaleng a fapaneng di industry tse fapaneng o ka consult ha eka ba ona le experience ene hape o fumana monyetla ma hustlers le ha maemo a ka tseba go sutisa le wena ona le bokgoni ba go sutisa ene menyetla ya gore o tsebe go ikala yona e phela e le teng.
Isiqephu sanamhlanje sesipani hayi ukuthi sivalela ngaphandle noma ke sibandlulula ibandla lezimpandla. Ngikhuluma ngocheese benge. Akuthi kumele ube nezinwele ke kuze uzuze noma ke ufunde isiqephu sanamhlanje. Njengoba simbona ke uAthi bafethu asafunana nomsebenzi kodwa naye ke into engidonsa ngezinwele enkuthula izinwele iyona ke iword jumble. Awuthi ngisize nginikeze one last clue which is the letter U. Uma uyazi impendulo ngithi sheshisa isikhathi sisambile. Ngithi uma sibuya intokazi iya ezitolo yo activator yozama ke ukudayisa lemichiqizo. Usakhuluma ngezitolo nathi ke awuthi sithatha ikhefu ngithi sibophe iphondo. Wena lapha ekhaya unganyakazi ungamove la ukhona ngathi ugcobisa styling gel.
Welcome to task 3. We're going to start with our in-store activation. I'm going to talk you through the products, and what I expect from you is that you speak to customers that come in and you explain to them about our deep moisture hair care. Right, so let's just Right, Achi, this is your activation table, and I'm going to walk you through each product in our range. So we have got a wash day essential set, which is our shampoo, conditioner, and our detangling cream. Okay. These products are amazing for deep moisture. So if people struggle with dry hair, these are the first products that you talk to. Okay. We've got a sulfate-free shampoo. It cleanses the hair without stripping the natural oils from the hair. Then we've got our replenishing conditioner. This is really amazing. It's got avocado oil. It strengthens the hair. You can use it as well as a deep conditioner, and also a leave-in conditioner. Okay. So these are the products that we want you to kind of share with the customer as they come in. Deep moisture hair care.
Passion yam is definitely the music, entertainment. That is where my heart is, but I think I've always had a curiosity with office and administrating and running a business of my own. I'm very inspired by even the owner of this company. She's, you know, a black woman doing it, you know, and I think I can learn a lot from her.
Hey, good. How are you?
Hi. Well, thank you.
Yes. So I've been growing my natural hair, and I colored it, as you can see.
Okay.
And it's beginning to break. I feel like it's breaking. Each time I wash it or comb it out, there's a lot of breakage. Okay. What do you think I can use?
So we have this is our hair care line, and this is a wash routine regime. And I'll just take you through everything. So for example, the shampoo right here is good for strengthening hair. You can use it once a week, and it's really good. It strengthens the hair. It's good for dandruff. If you have dry scalp, you know, it will help you. And then
sorry, and it won't wash out the color.
No, it won't wash out the color at all. It doesn't strip you from any of your natural oils as well. So it keeps any oils that are already in your hair. So it's really good, and it will strengthen your hair instead of breaking it, which is very essential when you've dyed your hair. I love it, by the way. And then your conditioner, I think this will also be very good for you. It's a leave-in conditioner, so you can leave it in, you know, which is good because it will also strengthen your hair that's dry right now.
So managing a relationship between the retailers and ourselves is important. It's the core of what the business is now. You need to interact with your buyers, your supply chain within the retail businesses, and you need to always communicate the amount of stock you have. You need to understand how head office interacts with in-store. So it's important to always be contacting your retail relationships, which is your buyer really, and understanding how your business is growing within the retail space, if you are actually selling or not, and all the ideas that they have for you, the promotions and how you get your brand growing within their environment. They understand the environment better, you need to be asking the right questions.
Okay, so I'll grab two. The
Great.
shampoo and the leave-in conditioner.
Okay, so there's actually a promotion for 3 at the price of 2, so I would definitely recommend that you also grab one of these.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I can use the butter.
Right. This is just like the dream.
All right,
These
so it's
3.
3 for 2, meaning I pay for 2 and I get 3.
And you get 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect, great.
All right.
My lucky day.
You'll definitely be coming back for more.
I will, I hope so.
We hope you enjoy.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Enjoy. A 21st century black woman, I think, first of all, has a seat at the table. You know, gone are the days where women were taking the back seats. No, we're running our own businesses. The owner of this, the founder of this business is a woman, you know, and a black one at that. And, you know, we can't encourage that more in South Africa, because this is the time to be a woman in South Africa.
Hi guys.
Hello, how are you?
I've seen your store. You see, I've got this natural hair.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but it's dry. It's dry, yes.
And isn't that always the problem?
Say that again. I've been
Can't
trying
work.
all sorts of products. So, you know, I'm just looking for something that I'll use like forever. And that
Forever.
won't, yeah. that won't
And you
make me
come
so-
to the perfect place. Luckily for you, we just have introduced this range. It's called Nilotiqa. Very amazing for dry hair, natural hair. You know the main problem with natural hair is always dry. So I think for what you need, for what you're saying are your problems, I think the deep moisture butter would be an essential. This is basically, you don't have to wash your hair and do a whole regime first. You can just go straight to this. You can use it every day. Whenever you're feeling like your hair is dry, it strengthens your hair, it promotes hair growth. It's so good for like hair growth. So as much as you're going to be strengthening
Brand management or anything around brand work is really around business development. You know, the brand becomes the business that you operate in. So you need a person who is always curious, always looking to learn, always looking to develop. You need a little bit of analytical understanding, because it's a business and you need numbers. You need communication skills, but the biggest thing is you need an attitude that allows you to learn and to pick up new information.
So this one also goes really nicely with this one, as I was saying. I think if you have also a receding hairline or you have problems with dandruff, this is great for you. Yeah. So this would be these two are the two essentials, and then also I think you might as well just also while you're at it, just get this one, right? Or this one. Which one do you think would be better?
Because she struggles with dry hair, let's give her a conditioner that will nourish back the natural oils into your hair.
We have a 3-4-2 special, so
so I can
you
just,
win.
Oh, okay. Oh, that would be nice.
Yes.
Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you
pleasure.
so much, Mama. We'll see you. We'll see you soon.
Thanks.
Alrighty.
So Ati, that was amazing. I see that you grab onto our knowledge very quickly. We love that about you. I'm quite happy with your task 3. We just have to improve on what you know about the products, but that's fine because you've kind of grasped the concept of the deep moisture hair care. Right, so we can then leave the stand.
Okay.
Well done.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm well, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. We've had a good, interesting, long day with you. How have you found today?
Pretty interesting. I've learned so much, actually. I think it was a very educational kind of day, to say the least. I actually really enjoyed the activation
when we were in store, and I was promoting the products to the customers, and we got to interact with the customers, because I think that's my playing field. That's what I enjoy doing, like I said to you earlier on. And then I think I just definitely need to learn a bit more and understand more about the technical aspects and the technical parts of the business, because I'm not as educated as I'd like myself to be, but I am so open to learning.
Well, we're very excited with what we've seen from you today, and we'd love to offer you a position of an associate brand manager in our business, because that position fits perfectly within the plan of our growth trajectory. The role is a general management role, so you'll be dealing with many different teams within our business, many different aspects within the business, and it will allow you, as you grow in our business, to actually pick your own path and grow with us into many different areas of the business as we get bigger. So we're very excited, and we'd love to offer you that role.
Thanks. I'm so excited to be part of the team.
Yes, I got the job! I'm so excited. Guys, this is going to help me so much. I can finally start the business that I've been wanting to start and be another successful black woman. Remember, guys, presser, pusher, panda.
Well done, Ati. Re ithutile ho wena gore ha se fela ka gore o yentseng empa ke gore o ilo etsang. Potso ya rena ya beke ena e tswa ko Tia. A rena o na le kgatlhego ya go ba a copywriter. Di-copywriters ke batho ba ile gore ba ngola di-message tsa advertising le marketing. Bona ba ngola di-script for di-TV, for di-radio, for di-film. Hantle ba sebedisa mafoko a buang le di-customer. Wena o tlhoka National Senior Certificate for degree kapa diploma. Ha ho subject e compulsory empa English le languages di ka o thusa. Ka dikwetliso o ka sheba BA degree ya languages, communications kapa yona journalism. Ha e ka ba hona le ho sa utlwang, hopola o checkla Facebook kapa yona website ya rona. Ke emetse ya hao po.
Hayi no my hustlers, uAthi bafethu ubafafazele nathi ake sithi fa. Intokazi is going far. Ngithi intokazi uyakhula njenge growth. Ngithi ubambe kanjalo umsebenzi. Sibonge abantu abanjengayo uThoko awusomabhizinisi babantu besifazane abadala ke amathuba omsebenzi. Mina ngithi kiweke sokutholeleke ikhasimende elisha ngizosebenzisa imikhiqizo yenu njengoba ubona ukuthi nginenywele nami kanje nangisi. Speaking of which, isikhathi sokuthi nginikeze impendulo khona lapha kuwe Jumbo. Igama kade silifuna yi consumer, abantu ke abasebenzisa imikhiqizo. Uma ke uyitholisa ithalala kuwena, uma ungatholanga ungastress. We'll be doing this next week again. Mina umfana kaMntambo ngisengiphuma kanje ngidonsa zonke intambo akahlangana khona lapha ku Twitter, Facebook and also on YouTube. Ngehlezi ngikutshela ngithi don't look down, look up and stay up and head and shoulders above the rest.